Good morning. It is officially Vlogmas. It is officially Vlogmas Day 1. Yes, you guys, I am doing Vlogmas this year. I know it's a total surprise for you guys because I usually don't vlog, but I actually bought a vlogging camera about a year ago, and I've been too nervous to use it. So I tried easing into it, doing a little bit here, a little bit there, and I never really liked how anything turned out. I was way too self-conscious. My house wasn't clean enough. My kids didn't have matching clothes on. My kids were being way too loud. And I decided, okay, so the whole easing into this thing isn't working. So I'm going to have to pick a date and jump in and just do this. And what better time to do it than Vlogmas. So one thing to keep in mind is I'm not doing this on a separate channel. I don't like the idea of having a separate vlogging channel just because it's hard enough to handle keeping one channel organized and kept up with and uploading to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be vlogging every single day for the entire month. And then on top of that, a couple times a week, I'm still going to be doing beauty videos. So there's going to be some days where I have 2 uploaded videos, a vlog and a beauty video. So really, this month, you're going to be getting more videos from me than ever before. And just so you guys know, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be putting these up on the night of the day, like today is December 1st. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting this up tonight or if I'm not going to be putting up until tomorrow. So I'll have to see how that goes. It just kind of depends on what works best for my schedule. But just so you guys can see, it is officially December 1st, 2014. And just so you guys know as well, it is going to be a crazy busy day for me because I am doing a lot of cleaning, and I'm also helping out a very, very good friend with her wedding, and I'm making her wedding cake. So it's going to be a 5-tier, giant, gorgeous cake, and I'm going to be working on it pretty much now until her wedding, which is the 13th. So you guys will get to see all the processes of the cake, the baking, the frosting, all that fun stuff, as well as her actual wedding. You guys will get to see some glimpses of the wedding and all that fun stuff because I'm doing the photography and the videography for her wedding. So yeah, you guys are just going to come along with me on my normal day. And 2 of the cakes are in the oven. That is a 6-inch and an 8-inch. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon right now, and I am just on my computer and watching some vlogs and working on the favors for my friend's wedding. She needed printed inserts to go inside the favors, so I'm making those up for her. I don't know if you guys know this, but one of my side jobs / hobbies is graphic design, so I tend to do a lot of stuff in Photoshop and in design, especially when people have events coming up and need some paper stuff done. So I'm just working on that right now. You guys haven't seen a lot of my office yet. It's an absolute disaster right now, but this is my little owl. She is pink and fluffy, and she sits right next to my computer to keep me company. And then I have my big giant iMac, which I'm in love with. And my pen cup, keyboard, magic mouse, or not magic mouse, but trackpad. My magic mouse is under there. My to-do list, random balls of nail polish, which as you can see, my nails desperately need to be repainted, so obviously these have been sitting out for a few days. My camera remotes, my eyelash curler, and a whole heap of Post-its, and my planner, and oh, hello there. My mirror, and a whole bunch of stuff. Mini tripod, coffee, also known as the equivalent of water in my system. My system's like 90% caffeine, 10% water. And then I've got some palettes I'm working on reviewing. Well, this one's been reviewed, but I'm working on reviewing this palette and some of my makeup stuff. Oh, and my big filming camera. That is a Canon T3i. It's a little bit older, but honestly, it is an absolutely amazing camera. And back there, I have a calendar that I never use, so I actually need to get that taken down. But yeah, that's kind of an idea of what my desk space looks like. Usually I'm not gonna lie, usually it's actually this messy. I wish I could lie to you and tell you that my desk was like spotless all the time, but I'm not going to. It's usually a flippin' disaster, as is the rest of my office, mainly because this is my office, my homeschool room. It's storage for a lot of our paperwork and, you know, wrapping supplies. I've got boxes for things that I have warranties on in here. Pretty much everything in the house that doesn't go in a specific room is stored in here because we don't have a basement or an attic. So it's kind of like I've made an office space among a storage space. So kind of silly, but it works for us. It's been about 40 minutes, and here are both cakes. These are going to cool for quite a while. So right now, I am actually putting in new printer cartridges, which I have never attempted. Oh, yay, I got it. Okay, yes, one-handed printer cartridge insertion. I was in the middle of printing my friend's favors for her wedding, and my printer cartridge ran out, and of course I didn't realize it until about 10 pages in. So, get the black one in here. So, now I can just go back and get the rest of these printed. Yay! So, I decided I could not stand that horrible chipping brown anymore, and I painted my nails. This is the Essie shade called Dress to Kilt. This is from their new fall line, and I love it. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous red. Sorry, the lighting in here is like terrible, so it's kind of hard to see it, but it's really beautiful. Hi guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I basically level a cake. Here I have a Wilton leveler. This is, I think it's like their Ultimate Supreme whatever leveler. It folds in half, so you pop it open and lock this, and then you can use these little thingies to set it, and it has this big long blade. You can see it's hinged. Oh, thank you, Katie. Go play, sweetie. And this can do cakes that are like up to, I want to say like 20 inches wide, which is the reason I got this one, is because I do really big cakes. So right here I have a 6-inch cake tier right here that has been cooled, and as you can see it has a massive dome on it. I'm doing 1.5-inch layers for this cake, and I'm doing 3 layers in each tier. So I need this at 1.5 inches. So I have this set to the number 3, which is 1.5 inches. And I basically pop this on here and I start going back and forth. Now, these are not incredibly accurate. So if you are insanely obsessive about things being absolutely even, don't use these. Seriously, use a bread knife and take your time, because you're never going to get a 100% level cake with a cake leveler. But as you guys can see, I have this huge top now. I don't throw these away, I save them. I either use them to make cake tops or cake pops, or in this case, my husband loves this kind of cake, so he will just eat these. So I will save them for him and just put them in a plastic baggie in the fridge, and he will eat them. So now I have the leveled cake, and what I do is I check the level of my counter, because my counter is not level. So this is off, the bubbles to the right, and it pretty much, let me check. Yeah, the level pretty much matches the amount of level that I have on my counters. Unfortunately, my counters are not completely level, which is mostly because this is a rental and we did not build this house. If we built it, it would be level. Okay, but this section is perfectly level. Okay, good. So that is primarily leveled. What I'll do now is I'm just taking my press and seal. You can use saran wrap, whatever you have. This is what I use. It's more expensive, but I like it better. It doesn't stick as much. And I will wrap this in 2 layers and pop it in the freezer. And then on the day I need to actually frost them, I will take them out of the freezer, let them sit on the countertop, and let them defrost while I'm making the frosting. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing all day, is baking the cakes, letting them cool, leveling them, and freezing them. It's very, very simple, very fast, thankfully. But with the cooking time of each cake, it's still going to take me another day. This is the second day I've been doing this. It's going to take me another full day to finish it all up. And there is the awesome tower of cake scraps.
Yay, cake!
Hey guys, so it is about 10 after 9 here. So right around this time of night, I usually make myself a cup of tea. And this is my little... This is technically a little condiment tray that I found at Bed Bath & Beyond a few years ago. It's for parties and stuff. It has like an indentation. You can put different dips in it and things. But this time of year, most of the last event I usually do this time of year is Thanksgiving. And that's done and over with. So I love using this to hold the teas I drink the most often. First of all, I love Twinings teas. These are amazing. And then over here, I have 2 different types of detox/water weight gain teas, because if you're a female, you know why we need those. Anyway, so tonight, I think I'm going to go with a chamomile, honey, and vanilla. I can't do this with one hand. Okay, here we go. I have chronic insomnia. And some nights it is really, 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 really hard for me to fall asleep. Once I'm asleep, I usually stay there, but it's the whole getting there part that can be pretty hard sometimes. Hey, I got my tea bag free. Okay, so I really like having chamomile tea at night sometimes, because it really, really helps with that. Water is in. And over to the microwave. Please excuse the fact that my kitchen is an absolute mess. Again, baking cakes, seriously, just, it eats up your entire kitchen. So, I usually put mine in for minute 30 to get nice and hot. And in a minute, I will have some good hot water. And my water's ready. Yay. Ooh, careful. I absolutely love these mugs. These are my favorite. I used to own a bunch of the stoneware type mugs, and they will get so hot that even the handles would heat up and burn your fingers. So I got these glass ones at Target for like $1 or $2 a piece, and they're awesome. So my tea is in and happy. Normally I add milk and sugar to it, but I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy, so I'm not going to add anything to it tonight, and I'm just going to have, you know, straight plain tea. Oh, I want to show you guys my Christmas tree real quick. I don't have the top done yet. I'm trying to find an angel I like because for the past few years I've just done a giant bow on the top and I kind of wanted to find an angel. But this is what my tree looks like. Don't mind the messy tree skirt. Again, kids can't help it. But I have lots and lots of floral picks in here. I have these ornaments I actually made myself a few years ago. They're glittery, but the glitter's actually on the inside of the ornament. And it is awesome because it doesn't flake everywhere. And then we just have some of the, we have, you know, your standard ornaments, and then we have special ones. We have this one. It says, Our First Christmas Together, 2006. That's the first Christmas my husband and I spent together. And then we have the kids every year get ornaments from us. You know, usually depending on what their favorite thing is that year, or like their first Christmas type ornaments. This one was Katie's and I love it. And just different things like that. So this year, of course, the ornaments we got the kids this year are Elsa, Anna, and Olaf from Frozen, but we haven't put those on the tree yet. Those will probably go up the night before Christmas Eve. So I think that is pretty much the end of the day. I'm pretty much going to go take my makeup off, go enjoy my tea, read a book, watch a few vlogs, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, because don't forget, I am vlogging every single day in December, as well as putting up my regular videos 2 to 3 times a week. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!